was in corporate marketing for about 20 plus years. And listen, I enjoyed marketing. I still enjoy marketing, but I felt like there was something else out there for me. I just didn't know what it was. And so I was having a bit of a self-pity party of one on my couch. And The Breakfast Club came on. And Bender, now I knew every line of The Breakfast Club, but you hear lines, but do you really listen to them? And this was the first time I listened to this line. It was Bender, actually my t-shirt here, Breakfast Club. It was Bender, over there. Bender, screws fall out all the time. The world's an imperfect place. My screws had fallen out. I was in an imperfect place. And I shot up and I'm like, what am I going to do to fix this? Am I going to put those proverbial screws back in and just keep going down the same path, the same thing that's kind of got me in the self-pity party of one place? As Henry David Thoreau said, not an 80s pop culture icon, more like 1840s, said the mass of men, and today we'll call that the mass of people. The mass of people lead lives of quiet desperation. I was leading a life of quiet desperation. Or was I going to get a whole new set of screws and a whole new door and walk out to an entirely new journey? And I decided that was what I was going to do. Now, what was that journey? Of course, I took the idea of screws falling out from The Breakfast Club and I wrote a little article on what The Breakfast Club can teach us about problem solving. And people responded to it. I got great feedback. I was actually shocked how much positive feedback I got from the article. And so then I took a step back, and in The Outsiders, Johnny Cade, who was played by Ralph Macchio, the stay gold is what most people know from The Outsiders. But he also said, you still have a lot of time to make yourself be what you want. And I was 46 years old. I wasn't a spring chicken when it came to entrepreneurship. 46 years old, but I recognized I still have a lot of time to make myself be what I want. What is that thing? I was working at DHL as the head of marketing for a division, working a lot of hours, traveling a lot. I took time at night, on weekends, the free time that I used to use to spend time with my friends, I was using to build this new thing, which was this idea of life and work lessons from 80s pop culture. I built my own website. I positioned myself as a speaker. I wrote a little book, the first book in my series, 60 pages. If you're a bathroom reader, a couple times in the bathroom, you're done. But it sent me on this journey. And I got hired to speak and went from there. And so it was about 18 months of burning the candle at both ends. And then I came out on the other side. I now have 3 books. And I'm a keynote speaker, as you mentioned. I've spoken to a number of organizations, and I just couldn't be happier.